This is our kind of HGTV segment. As much as okay, so my whole thing here, I'm going to rant a little bit. It's my belief that investors shouldn't be looking at HGTV and stuff like this, because it's my belief that you need to understand the economic fundamentals more so than looking at pretty pictures and cash flow numbers and stuff like that, right? Anyway, I put this in to satisfy all you people's demands and appetites for HGTV and having a flip done in 30 minutes and all that other stuff. So here you go. A legal triplex that we have.
Yeah, let me. How does the business make money, right? HGTV makes money because it's entertainment. They want you to watch their commercials, so they put in entertaining stuff. Just like, CNN or any news outlet makes money because they have a good headline and you click on it and they can display an ad. So get down to how companies are making their money. We're happy to tell you how we make our money, but get down to how companies are making money so you at least understand where their stance comes on everything that they do.
So here you go. Not so pretty pictures and pretty pictures. So this is a property that was in the College and Dufferin area. We helped a client do this. It was a legal triplex conversion. It was a single family home. It was a semi-detached in this area. Obviously, it was a grandma style home. Just take a look at the type of pictures. This is the kind of stuff that we take and we do something quite special with. We're one of the unique investment firms that has the ability to actually legally transform this property. The legal triplex conversion process is not for the faint of heart. It is not for a novice. And you should not be undertaking this unless you know what the hell you're doing. There's so many pitfalls. There's so many places at which this project can go off the rails. There's just, we've taught this process in previous meetups, so I won't get into that, but I did want to show you just one that one of our clients has recently finished. So here we go. It's a legal triplex conversion before and after. Ooh,
pretty.
Right. So I mean, the renovations, anyone can slap together some flooring and whatever, right? That's not the truly special thing, although it happens to be the thing that turns eyeballs, right? But as an investor, please be a little more sophisticated than that. Don't just get sucked in by pretty pictures. I stuck them up here for your benefit, but I'm also going to talk about sort of a little bit about the business model, and that's what you should be more interested in, right? So pretty pictures, anyone can do that. Obviously, we have the ability to, but what's more important is the ability to execute on a legal triplex conversion without triggering things like $120,000 in development fees levied by the city of Toronto. Now that
something this size would have probably been $150,000 to $200,000 in development fees, right?
Oh yeah, so 3-bedroom. Yeah, there's a 3-bedroom unit in here. So anyway, let me get to the financials now. So here you go. He purchased for about 1.16, 20% down payment, 80% mortgage. That's pretty common, right? Renovation was about $450,000. The renovation time was 12 months. The capital invested. So if you add up basically down payment, closing costs, holding costs, and renovation costs, total costs. Again, this isn't for the faint of heart. This is almost $800,000. It's quite a bit of chunk of change. But here, let's take a look now. We've done something special to this property. It got appraised at 1.85 right at the beginning of COVID, which wasn't the best time to do this. So this was a light appraisal. We had other comps that easily justified this in the $2 million range. But anyway, even during COVID, this business model still worked, and that's the point. It's a risk mitigated business model because if you know what you're doing, you can approach this in a very, very intelligent way. Now, we forced a bunch of appreciation in this building, so now it's worth 1.85. We refinanced this. Sorry, I should be typing in here. This new mortgage is, I'm changing my slides on the fly. This new mortgage is 80% loan to value, and which means if you take the new mortgage, this, deduct the old mortgage, which is this, The difference is 550,000. We have essentially got a free renovation. In fact, it was a little bit better than that. We got a free renovation. Is everyone? I'm looking into
the sound of silence and the
black.
sound of people. Yeah, that's people cheering in the background.
That's people, or their jaws dropping open. Is that it? I can't see anyone, so I'm just gonna. I know I've got this.
Nothing's getting us
in my
thumbs
head
up.
where everyone's giving me props. Yeah. So basically, this is a free renovation. And what's this line?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, what are you excited and drawing on your screen there, or
no?
Maybe your son started drawing on your computer.
I think it was you.
No.
Okay. Anyway, the net capital invested was 218. What the hell's free now? Free reno. Oh my God. You can see this is a rush job, right? Again, we're not professional presenters, but we are good at the real estate portion of things. The net capital invested was less than the down payment. We actually took out enough money where we actually decreased our down payment, and that's incredible. And again, this would have been even better at a $2 million valuation, which it was supposed to be during not COVID. So we started this before COVID. We ended it in COVID, and the business model still kicked a whole bunch of butt, right? ARV rents, 8,000. I thought it was a touch higher than that, but maybe it was. I haven't looked at this in a while. Cash flow, even after you refinance, it still cash flows. How awesome is that? Even after you refinance. So I pulled out $500,000, enough to arguably roll forward, maybe do another project, et cetera, et cetera. And it still cash flows. This is a fantastic asset, and our client is kicking some serious butt there. Any questions on the business model on this illegal triplex conversion?
So there was one question, what were the levies? There were no development charges on this because we do it as a staged approach. So it's +1 unit. We don't go right to triplex or right to quad because otherwise you do have to be subject to development charges. This isn't some magical loophole. This is intentionally put in by the city to allow small-time developers the ability to add units, but prevent large developers from, avoiding development charges. So this is well known by the city, but you have to do it according to their requirements, right?